So I don't know about you, but I'm really interested in what Congress is doing. And recently I've seen a lot of activity around hack the whatevers. And we're seeing bug bounty programs in government are becoming very popular. All of a sudden, Congress wants to do more bug bounty programs. Why? Why are we seeing that trend? Okay, it's because they're looking for innovative approaches to solve their talent gap issues across the federal workforce, to actually make us more resistant to attack. I think their motivations are good. Their motivations are right. But what we've seen over the past couple of weeks is we've got hack the DHS, hack the State Department, hack the Pentagon, hack the FAA. Where does the list end? There are, no kidding, probably hundreds of agencies in the U.S. government. So do we really need congressional legislation around each one? I think not. So I'm a big fan of making the government smaller and leaner and more efficient, and this is not the way to do it. I'd rather see a more aggressive approach, which is creating a government-wide contracted facility that allows us to do this type of innovative security testing in the life cycle of our acquisitions. So if we're procuring a large weapon system, for example, we ought to be investing in third-party security testing as that system is built and inserting that as a contract requirement into the process. So it's not bolted on afterward and we come in and say, well, we're going to do a bounty program after the fact. No, let's do it while the system is being developed, where it's cheaper to fix the bugs and actually get that third-party validation so that we're not paying the same person to build the system and test the system. And that's happening all too often. So instead of focusing on these, I would focus on acquisition reform, and I would focus on requiring third-party testers to be procured through a government-wide contract facility to do this type of testing. And if crowdsourcing can solve the problem and scale, let's do it. But it also has to be done with a lot of controls. We have to make sure that we're not engaging criminals in this work. We have to make sure that these folks are highly trusted and vetted to actually look at these systems that are going to process personally identifiable information for a large number of American citizens. And we also have to put controls at the technology layer around this testing so that we're actually able to measure the effectiveness of the testing and give analytics to the application and system developers, telling them what areas they should focus on fixing. It's very important that we gather that telemetry while the testing is going on so it can inform follow-on development actions. So with all the buzz, I love it that we're jumping full head into this crowdsourced model and we're calling it bug bounty. We have to do it with some sense, and we have to take the lessons learned from all the other pilot programs that have been done, and I think take a more comprehensive approach. The fact that we've gone to market in the last 5 years at Synack to prove that this model works, it's highly effective, and it's been used in the government several times with a high degree of efficacy, is great. We've proven it out. It's now time to deploy it more broadly.